Good morning, everyone. Thanks for tuning in this morning. I've got a really special piece to share with you all. We're actually doing the unboxing of our new Tesei titanium, which comes with a titanium bracelet. So welcome, everyone. Hope everyone's staying safe and well at home. So I'm just going to go right into it now. So we have this beautiful blue mailer box, and you guys can see here what's inside. So our Tesei titanium comes with a beautiful, strong, hard pelican box. So you can see here it's custom made for us. Just have a closer look at it from all angles. And I'll just dive right into it. So today we are talking about the Tesei titanium, which comes on a bracelet. And just to repeat what I said earlier, this is actually on bracelet that's also made of titanium. So I'll just dive into it and I'll share with you guys a few of the watches that we have. I'll share my favorite one first, and I'll go through the specs as we go along. So we have a 42 millimeter case diameter with a 22 mm 3-link metal bracelet. And you guys can see here the entire watch and design is bead blasted. So if some of you may be wondering, why do we call this the Tesei? So Tesei was actually the inventor of the human torpedo back in World War II, and this is some of the inspiration for some of our pieces in these collections. So we have a little bit more of a militaristic feel. I'll have you guys look a little bit closer. One unique feature we've added to this watch is that we've got X1 Swiss Superluminova. We've got a 120 click unidirectional bezel. See that there. 200 meter water resistance as well. So everything on this watch is titanium. So we've got a case, bezel, crown, including the case back. And one thing I wanted to share with you guys is the strengths and basically the positive points about using titanium. So titanium itself was used, and I'll just go through a few of the colorways as we go down. That way you guys have a closer look at them. One more second. So titanium was originally used in terms of engineering or in materials for the aerospace engineering. It's only more recently that we've seen the material used in watches, and that's where we've started to look into this as a material of choice. So the watch itself, being with a metal bracelet, only comes in at around 140 grams. That's including the Japanese automatic Seiko movement that's housed within. As you can see here, it's a really, really strongly textured black dial on this variant. The bezel itself, although made with titanium as well, has a ceramic inlay, as you can see here, just to get a closer look. View from the side. Sorry, let me see if that focus. Doesn't focus. I'll get back to that in a second. There you go. So you can see the Spinnaker logo on the crown as well. I'll jump over to this variant as well. Let me pull this out of the box. And so this one has a deeper blue ceramic bezel, and again a sort of a dark gray textured dial. So some of the positive points about titanium: it can withstand a lot of pressure. It's also got this, for the same weight, same strength as any sort of steel, metal, or other metal, it's half the weight. So that's where the massive advantages come in for using this material in our watches. In terms of the militaristic side of things, so as I mentioned earlier, it's only been widely used in aerospace for building planes, space shuttles, etc. Actually, the F-22 Raptor, for example, is built using a lot of titanium. I think in terms of Western Air Forces or military jets, the F-22 Raptor actually uses some of the most proportions of titanium. Another good feature about using titanium is that let me just grab this guy for a second because it's got a great green dial. So you can see here, there you go. You can see there's a green dial there. So another key feature about titanium is, of course, the anti-corrosiveness. Titanium is widely used in medical tools, and applications. Of course, because it's hypoallergenic as well. We're using it on our watch because obviously it looks cool. That's number one. You see this beautiful gray gun effect. And with the bead blasted finish, it's a really, really clean look. So we are using it because it's lighter. So you can wear a beautiful bracelet watch that's much, much lighter than if you use stainless steel. So we are currently doing the sign up for this. And the sign up is actually for our launch going into June 10th. The watch comes in at $625 US and British pounds $495. So this one is actually my favorite colorway. As you can see here, we've got a white dial, but you will notice in a second that we're actually looming the dial. So for example, we have the bezel with some inlaid loom. We've got the applied indexes, of course, with loom and the hands, but the dial for this variant is also loomed. So I'll just jump straight into a loom shot for you guys. Give me 1 second. Let me grab the button. So you guys can see right there, this is how it looks with the loom. And again, X1 loom is used. I'm not sure if some of you are aware, but X1 loom from Swiss Superluminova, the brand, they actually did take a their standard loom and increase the durability and length of time you get to see the loom effect. I'll just jump over to one of the other watches as well. And this is how the loom looks on the other variants. Of course, these ones have, black, gray, green textured dials. You can see here the loom is also on the bezel, hands, and indexes. Turn the light back on. Yep, so you can see here, this is the variant we have with the blue bezel, ceramic blue bezel, dark gray textured dial. Whoops, sorry, had a connection issue. Give you guys a closer look at all the angles, all the details. So in terms of details I can share, once more I'll share that the crown has been made of titanium, the case, bezel, in addition to the case back. You guys can see here, a closer look. I'll run down through the variants as well one more time for you guys. Sorry, this one over here. So this is with a black bezel and also a black texture dial. So this was pretty clean, sort of a monochrome styling, if you guys are interested in that. View from the side. Let's put this on my wrist for you guys to have a look. For the price, sorry, I'm just trying to read the messages. So the price, these come in at $625 US. It comes in with the beautiful Pelican box, as you can see right there. We're housing these with Seiko NH35 movements, X1 Swiss Superluminova. Also, £495 as well. And one really, really special thing to share with you guys is that we have a Spinnaker website launching with the .co.uk ending. So that means we've got the ability to transact in both US dollars and British pounds now. So to all our fans out in the UK and Europe, I hope that's a welcome surprise. So we're launching the new Spinnaker website. There's free shipping, as always, free returns, and of course no tax in that case. And I'll just run through one more time with the loom shot for you guys. So again, this is the variant that does have a loomed dial. We have X1 Swiss Superluminova for the other components. Here you go. And once more on the other variants, so you guys can have a closer look there. So again, if you haven't signed up, please do. We've got a lot of things in the pipeline. The team's worked really, really hard on this one. It's been about 2 years from the initial renderings, initial designs, initial concept, and this is the end result. So we are launching June 10th, and please stay tuned. There's one question there about 40mm, so we are considering that. That's definitely in the pipeline. I'll feed that back to our design team, and we'll definitely look into it. So we welcome all sorts of feedback. Thanks again for your thoughts and sharing your comments. And I'll just share with you guys all the different variants one more time. This is the black dial, the green dial, and of course the white dial, my personal favorite. Thanks again everyone for tuning in. Hope everyone's doing well. Take care and catch you guys next time.